Hello out there in the world of crypto. Once again, we're back in North America, staying at our crypto mining farm here, going back up on our project. It's coming along real good. I went up and inspected yesterday, just got back here the day before. It's been on the ground, just going. We are packed up. As you can see, we've got our bags packed down here, and we are headed to Las Vegas tonight to go to the NAB show where SC Prime's going to be there, talk to them, see how this miner of theirs, actually works. But today I want to talk a little bit about if helium price and helium at all is being affected, the community of helium is being affected at all by what's going on with PlanetWatch, and what recently was said by the PlanetWatch CEO that I see some positive in. Still skeptical, but I want to talk a little bit about that today. And, you know, like I said, we're trying to find the truth in everything. So let's talk a little bit about that, and let's head to Vegas after this. So let's talk right now about what's going on with PlanetWatch, and if PlanetWatch at all is having any influence on helium. Let's talk a little bit about that right now. All right, great. Look, here's something that, I was listening to other people too, and it was nice to listen to somebody else today who was trying to give a real honest opinion on PlanetWatch. And I review a lot of videos. I read a lot, research a lot, and review a lot of videos and see where people are. And you've got these guys that are just real pro a project. And you got guys out there that just do pump, they just pump and pump and pump, right? And that's where they got, 20,000 subscribers in less than a year. We here have 2,200 subscribers in 6 months. I think one reason is because we're very blunt about things and we just tell the truth. And so, I don't want a bunch of people that are just a bunch of groupies just kind of hanging out on a free ride, which I know you're not. And these other YouTube channels, they make their money off YouTube. We don't make our money off YouTube at all. In fact, I ran into somebody the other day and said to me, hey, can you make a YouTube video on just, where do I get started with helium? What should I get started if I want to get into the actual plug-and-play cryptocurrencies and get my feet wet? And so I'm going to do a video on that as well, probably do it in Vegas, because today I'm kind of pumping stuff out and need to go out and try to help mow the lawn and so forth, keep things clean around here. And I just want to talk a little bit about, is helium at all being affected by what's going on with PlanetWatch? Well, yes and no. And this is going to be purely my take on this from what I've run across in videos. And what I see is common with a lot of people in the helium community. You're seeing a lot of those same people that are also in PlanetWatch. Now, I'm not talking about your diehard helium supporters, the diehard helium community. They're pretty much sold on helium and going after 5G. And they might have picked up the onesie-twosies with the Atma tubes or the Awairs. But I do feel there could be some overflow, some consequences of what's going on with PlanetWatch affecting also helium. Now, the two are completely separate. PlanetWatch just is a year old. Helium's working on 5 years of having their device up and running. You've got less than 70,000 devices set up for PlanetWatch. We got just under 800,000 or 750,000, if you will. Or almost, let's just say between 700 and 800,000 hotspots. I'm not sure where we are now. Maybe 700, 7,700, I don't know. 700,000, I don't know exactly where we are. Around the 800, push the 800,000 mark, okay? Last I saw was just under 800,000. Anyway, do I think it's affecting that market? No. I really don't. But I do think there is some overflow. And I think that because there's so much skepticism out there right now, what PlanetWatch is doing froze, I know the people we work with, froze a disconfidence in helium, especially for new people coming in. And this is why the person I ran into as a subscriber, I was clear up in the mountains. It's kind of cool running these people. I ran into somebody else today again too. And they asked me, can you do something explaining maybe where we should go and the basics. So we're going to do a video on that. Maybe I'll try to get to it while we're at Vegas, but we're really busy in Vegas at the show and going to the cocktail party as well at SC Prime Sunday night. And then, yeah. So here's the uptake on what Claudio just came out and said last Wednesday or the other day on PlanetWatch. And what I see in this, okay, he came out and said, look, we understand the community is necessary for us. And that's good because, you know, otherwise they're shooting themselves in the foot. So they're going to work out some options for us of what we can do as element holders, and the Awair device, they're calling it element now, right? What we can choose that we feel that they should compensate, they're going to listen to us on the matter. Well, that's good. He said that, look, we need to be a democracy and we need to be, you know, transparent. And I saw some other YouTubers saying the same thing. You know, they talk about transparency, but they're really not completely transparent. And they really have some other controls, things going on behind the scenes, what's going on with Awair, what's going on PlanetWatch. You know, they're kind of throwing the blame at each other in their social medias. That you know, both need to just take responsibility, but they don't want to do that because that could equal in lawsuits. And so, you know, there's people who've gotten a hold of me in Telegram. I just kind of got people in there to where we can actually show what the community wants and desires to PlanetWatch does. What I'm saying they do is, okay, look, if we can't use the actual element, we can't use that, then let us get access to an Atmo 2 Pro for maybe $100. You know, now, they can't just give it to us for free. I think that would kill them. But it should be less than $100 for the Atmo 2 Pro, because really the Atmo 2 Pro, if you want to set up like an Awair device, you're going to have to get a screen and you're going to have to get a small little computer. So you're going to have to put another $350 into it to be able to equal what you got there. So you're going to put another $350 into it, and at the end of the day, you're going to be sitting over $700 for an Awair or an Atmo 2 Pro in this case. The Type 4 licenses, I don't think they should sell anymore. We've actually refunded for a lot of them. Type 4, we still have some out there. We've actually asked for refunds on pretty much all of them. So all we want to do is just transition on what we have. But we don't plan on going forward with PlanetWatch anymore until we actually see them selling data. And you know, I like to see actually other people out there saying, hey, look, it's obvious PlanetWatch does not have a clear game plan. Unlike Helium, they have a clear game plan. So that's why I say that there might be some overflow with a certain percentage of people that are being a little skeptical and dumping their Helium, but I think that carries over from the war. There's a lot of different aspects going on now in different sectors of the world, economic-wise, the Fed rates rising, a lot of things happening that I think more so are affecting Helium. Plus, Helium is going through the process for the Milestone 4, which I think is going to be great. Cheaper Helium miners are going to come out. You can buy Helium miners now much cheaper anyway for the actual full miners. About $450. You bought some party labs. We bought 4 of them the other day. And we got it because we got them right now. I got them with like 3 days. And, you know, we're going to hook those up right now. So we'll get back our money by the time that these light hotspots come out in a month or two. We'll get back the money, so we'll be about the same. Anyway, what do I feel about PlanetWatch now? I think what Claudio realizes is that, hey, if we just screw over all these people have Awair, then we're going to shoot ourselves in the foot. Look at their coin, you know. And I knew that. And this is why I was saying, look, we need to stand up and do something to clean this up. And what we're doing is push them in a corner now, and they're seeing their coins. It's about 5 cents today. They're seeing their value is dropping consistently. Like we showed the other day. And that's going to hurt them severely unless they really take care of us, because we are the infrastructure, and they cannot forget that. In these type of devices, when we're buying, we are the infrastructure. And that's what I've been saying all along, is that Claudio's attitude needed to change. And I saw a huge change in his attitude from, hey, that's the way it is, to, hey, you know what? You know, we're getting more of apologetic. And it's like, we're going to take care of you guys. Trust me, we're going to work on it. We got 2 more weeks, and you know, we said a month. And so we're going to keep paying you 5 planets. And people go, yeah, they're paying us 5 planets. That's a total of about 25 cents a day. Right? That's not a whole lot of money. That's nothing, actually. So my point is this. Are we going to buy more? No. I'm not going to keep PlanetWatch in my future and portfolio going forward. Helium, yes. We're going to focus more on Helium, and we're going to experiment with some other projects. I see other YouTubers out there just pumping new projects that come out. You can make thousands a month, and that's what we don't need. We don't need that kind of pump, and we don't need those kind of people coming into crypto, because those are people that want things now and easy, and they're not supporting the real crypto project. Do we pull money out? Yeah, we do, because we live off of it right now. That's what we make our money doing. The GPUs to Ethereum, we pull it out. I'm not a big fan of Ethereum. I think it's a good investment. But anyway, I'm going to keep myself focused today. So I like what I saw from Claudio the other day. I saw him more apologetic to the community, which is us. And, you know, keep writing us. I'm here. I'm listening. I see people coming in to our Telegram so that we can also come together, and in numbers we can give influence for what we want to see happen with PlanetWatch to make things fair for us. I'm not asking them to give away the farm. I know they're going to stay in business, and they're hurting right now. So I can't kick a dog when he's down, or they'll die, and we all lose. That's not what we want to do, and I've never wanted to do that. I want the truth to be out there. And enough of us rose up, saw, hey, they don't have a good vision, a clear game plan, and we backed off, and they lost value in their coin. Now they realize, uh-oh, now we got to actually go back and appease that community again. And hopefully they don't forget that. It's a valuable lesson. So I think they're learning something now. I like what I saw Wednesday, at least. Let's see what they do going forward next 2 weeks. We'll continue to sell off and get refunds for our licenses we bought. Like, remember, we bought lots of them. We have permission to do that. We help a lot of people. And in fact, we did interviews with people this week. I've been traveling, so I know my team went out and interviewed people, these natives and so forth, out there still trying to put a video together to show testimonials of these people actually that are involved with us. They're just very humble people, and we want to help them better their health, support PlanetWatch, and you know, earn some passive income. If people need anything, they get $100 a month. That's 25% of what they make in a month on a good month, right? All right, so DeFi IoT. Please subscribe to our channel. We try to stay on top of things even though we're traveling. We'll be at the NAB show tomorrow, and signing up. We got to register. We got a hotel room pre-booked. Got a flight tonight, and yeah, that's who we are. I would still say stand back. You know what we're doing, right? It's not financial advice, but just sharing with you what we're doing. We're going to stand down on PlanetWatch for now. The 40 or 50 we have out there, we'll go ahead and replace some of those, try to recover some money in the long term, and see what we do, see what the project does. I start seeing sales, people start buying the data, then we'll turn around and put money back in. Now, I talked to a guy today, he's like, no way, I'm not giving a dime to these people, they rip me off. And they're ripping you off. And he's very adamant with me, he's swearing at me. He's like, how in the world could you even consider that? Well, because I'm trying to help them as well, because I think they got the right idea in mind. But there's a lot of emphasis on, stake, and we're going to plant trees. Well, that's great. But why don't you worry about first taking care of your infrastructure, selling like you said you were going to do, and then once you get to that part, then the fruits of that will be to plant trees. It's great you want to do that. But let's take care of business first. A lot of people invested in this company. And by investing in it, we bought the devices to sustain this company as they promised. So they need to take care of us first. Make sure that the community is good first. Then we'll worry about planting trees. And I know maybe you don't agree with me on that. That's fine. But that's how it goes. That's the order. That's the priority in this. If you don't have the infrastructure, you're not going to be able to plant more trees. Right? It's like you're on the plane and it says, if your oxygen max falls, put yours on first, then help the person alongside you if they need help. If you don't have the oxygen yourself, you can't help anybody else. The oxygen for PlanetWatch is us. We are the infrastructure. They need to take care of us. And then once they give us oxygen, then they have all kinds of extra oxygen for themselves and to plant lots of trees. They'll produce even more oxygen. That's what they say, right? Actually, the trees don't produce that much oxygen compared to other. I won't get into it. That's a whole other topic. DeFi IoT, we're still red flag on PlanetWatch and very more bullish on Helium and what Helium is doing coming out. And we think that that's where we're going to go for now. We are investigating other areas. That's why I haven't been pumping anything, or I should say pumping anything, telling you anything else from the pumpers. I've listened to them. I'm like, I'm not going to repeat all this stuff all the time. I'm going to wait until see things get seasoned more. We test things out, then I'll tell you what it's like. SC Prime, I think, has a future. We're going to head there now, talk to the heads of SC Prime. And I know that the Redo Stuff's going to be there streaming. Maybe get a chance to meet him. And the beer guy. And yeah, we'll talk to you tomorrow in Vegas. See you then. We hope you enjoyed this segment of our video with DeFi IoT. Remember, we're not professional advisors. We do this as a business, as a hobby, and we study
we experiment, and we want to share it with you. If you can get some benefit from this, great. What we do is we go out, we purchase with our own money, and we experiment to see what true results are. We want you to be able to share in our experiences so you don't have to lose like we have. If you can win where we've won, fantastic. Remember to do your own research and your own homework. It's very important before you make any decisions. We will see you in our next video.